Lincoln better score because I got him on the pizza.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
See if you can get the money.
Yesterday, I thought, I mean, you tried to jam it so many.
So, all right, welcome aboard. Glad you can join us on a Saturday from Fargo. The Riders against the Northstar Academy out of Minnesota. I think they're in Alexandria. I'm pretty sure. They were the one that played right before us yesterday and went into OT and then into a shootout. And I think the other team actually won the shootout, if I recall correctly. So I'm not sure how else they've done in this tournament so far, so they would have had 2 games yesterday as well. I know they lost 1 in OT and not sure about the other one. But we're ready for a bounce back today. I'm feeling good. Hey, no way. Yeah, no. All right, here we go. Getting ready. Riddick, Jacob, and Caden starting us off. Up front, Xander and Kane on the back end. We're dressed in whites. We're working from left to right. And we're an 18-minute period. Puck into our zone. Zando sweeps to the side and then loses an edge. Puck is loose at the dot. Kane jumps it out of the zone. They pick it up in neutral ice, and Caden bangs it into their far corner. Riddick chases, puts a body on him. Landon comes in. Lars is out there. This kid's got a little bit of a breakaway, loses the puck, fortunately. We slide it up and picked up by Lando. Lando makes a move to the outside, can't get it out of the zone. Lars does get it out of the zone, and then Landon gets rubbed into the boards. They bring it to the near side and then go far side, batted down by Owen. Owen, nice pass up to Chase. Chase, top of the circle, shot and glove save by their goalie. Holds on for a whistle at 16:55 remaining in the first. Let me see if I can find where they are counting shots in here. I don't see it. Somebody told me yesterday that they were. So sorry I didn't bring you that. Owen works the center, backhands it, can't get it through traffic. Comes up and out of the zone. Picked up by Chase. Chase loses it, then it's offside. We get a free out, waved. TJ, weird bounce off the backboards. Shot comes through, kid sitting in front. Picked up by Tej. Tej hits Chase. Chase goes to Landon. Landon goes wide, actually goes down through the circle. Tries to get it up to Chase. Just misses his stick. Landon has it circling around. Chase shoots one. Oh, nice save by their goalie, but a great opportunity. Good pass from Landon up to Chase, and Chase had a beautiful shot. They leave a puck here. Owen gets it up, almost hit Chase on a cutter. Owen puts some forward pressure. Lincoln comes in. They get it through neutral ice and dumping Chase into the near corner. Bjorn gets back there. Caleb is back there with them. And Northstar picks it up at the hash. Bjorn has given him some problems. Kid walks around, shot from the dot. Top of the circle, dot again, shot, save by. Ooh, that was a little bit of a fast whistle. The puck was still sitting out there to the right of the crease. And Owen is in net for us today. 15:41 remaining in the first. So Bjorn, Ryan, Colt, Lincoln, and Caleb are out there. They win it. Bjorn to Lincoln. Lincoln cross our blue line, cross our red line, jumps around the D. Gets to the corner, centering pass, doesn't connect in front. There's a pass in front by Bjorn or by Ryan. We can't hold the line. And Caleb backpedals, sends it up to Colt. Colt wings it up off the boards. Lincoln swipes it into their zone. And they regroup at the dot. Comes back out. Bjorn has to wait for it to clear. We're off, I think. Lincoln hits. Oh, nice dive by Bjorn, but it shoots one. Blocker save by Owen. I'm pretty sure Owen got a piece of that. Goes into the far corner. Bjorn sends it back to the near side corner. Up to the top of the circle, picked up by their D. And who's that in there? Ryan comes in. Puck goes up. They glove it down. Send one to the end boards. Back into the far corner. Bjorn gets there. Bjorn has it. He doesn't have much pressure on him at the moment, surprisingly. And he airmails one up to Ryan, but it's going to be on net. And Ryan, gets the rebound off of the goalie. Backhands it into the goalie, and he covers that one up. But that was a fantastic, play from Bjorn to set it up, send it down on their goalie, get the little rebound. Ryan gets a nice little opportunity. So Fisher, shot by Jackson, and I thought that went in. So we won the faceoff. Jackson got a nice shot off of the faceoff, off the win. And their goalie made a good save, but we're getting some good opportunities here. There's Jackson going after him with those fast feet, fast turnover that he has. It's fun to watch. Who was that was taken down? Jack is out there too. And that was James that was taken down back there. He's out with Xander on defense. So it's Stewie, Fisher, and Jackson. Up front, 13:57. Face off to Owen's left in our zone. Drop, win, back by Fisher. Xander sends it up off the glass. It jumps out of the zone in front of their bench. Jackson gets after it hard. They take it around behind the net and bring it up off the board. Xander's there to meet it, and he gets frickin' hit way after the play, but he gets back up. He flew down like a rag doll. They come through. Nice stick by Xander, and nice hit by Xander. Offside is what they're calling. So good defense by Xander there. All right, next line out. Let's see, Jacob, Caden, Kane, Lars, and Riddick at center. Puck drop. Jacob forces it out. Their D sends it deep into our zone. Comes to the near corner. Kane takes a hit on the boards. Kid picks it up, and we can't get it across the blue line. Caden does. He backhands it around and off a skate. He was looking for Jacob Smith cutting down the near side boards. But they outlet it, touch it into the zone. It goes through and wisely held onto by Owen. Just went by the side of the net, and he figured, I'm not dealing with a rebound off the back boards on that one. So I think that was a good idea. Same line out there. Riddick at center. Puck drop, comes back to their near point. Kid sends it down around behind the net. Kane shovels it ahead to Caden. Caden, outlet pass over to Jacob. Jacob gets tripped up. They take over possession and go in front of their bench. Kid tries to get it in, but Lars nicely shuts him down on the board right in front of our bench. They backhand it back to their D and then come wide side to their wing. Jacob was going to hit the kid, but little shot and a low shot, and Owen had to lower his blocker on that one. That one went off of his chest, I think. Another shot, rebound in front. They pick it up. Try a centering pass. Jacob Smith puts a nice hit on him, and the puck squirts out of the zone and into theirs. We get a line change. They go up to a cherry picker. Caleb shuts him down. He backhands it down. Owen Senya puts a nice body on him, takes the puck away, shovels it around to Lars. Lars gets rubbed up into the boards, was looking for Caleb for some help. Kid has it behind. Owen's pushing him around. He dumps it for his guy, tried to center the pass, but whiffed on it. Lars shuts the door on the kid, and Caleb sends it out of the zone. Chase is going hard after him. Lannon tried to get there. Owen picks it up, gets into the zone, top of the circle, pulls up, loses the possession. Sends it across, but just out to TJ, outside the zone. TJ just dumps, and we have to clear. The kid gloves it down and comes up in front of their bench. Touch it ahead to the near side boards and backhand it into the zone to be taken by TJ. He pulls it back up to the near boards, off the glass, glove down by their D. Held in the zone. Senya puts another good body. Comes out to Chase. Chase is there. Caleb grabs it and just, he does pull it into the zone with him. Chase is working in that far corner. Up off the glass. Caleb holds it in. Caleb looks for a centering pass over to Lincoln, but it didn't make it through all the crowd in front. Kid makes a move around. Caleb backhands, centering pass, doesn't connect. Lincoln chips it up. Ryan tries to get it out. There we go. TJ puts a body on him. Trudge squirts under a check. Lincoln offside. I think Ryan was just in the zone when Lincoln pushed it ahead into the offensive zone. So the face-off will be right outside the blue line. Underneath us here. Ryan wins it back. Bjorn sends it to the far corner. The dump and chase situation. Getting harassed. They get it up and out, and Bjorn chases back hard. James was tied up with a player. Centering pass picked up by Ryan. Ryan. Stick is broken. Somebody's stick is broken. Oh. There we go, Bjorn. Nice pick. Bjorn takes the puck away, then loses it. Ryan has it. Ryan getting out of the zone. Go with him. Go with him. Let's go. Oh, just off the side. Nice pass from Ryan to Lincoln. Lincoln just missed the side of the net. Had an opportunity there. Xander steps up, puts a body on him. That's going to be icing. That would have been our best chance of the day right there, that pass from Ryan over to Lincoln. Lincoln was walking down untouched on the backside and just shoveled that one a little bit wide of the net. So we got Jackson, Jack, Fisher up front, Kane, and Lars on defense. Up to their forwards. Kid backhands it to nobody, picked up by Fisher in front of our bench. Fisher backs it into the zone, cuts right in front of the crease, and then takes a pretty big hit. Picks up his stick, charges on, gets a stick on that one. They touch it into the zone. Yeah. Get there is right. So we didn't get there. They centered the pass off the back boards and go up 1-0. TJ, Caleb, Riddick, Jacob, Caden up front. Riders down by 1. Puck win back. TJ, Caleb, back to Tej. Tej up to Caden. Caden touches it into the zone. Jacob Smith chases hard. Far corner. He's got some space behind. Just loses that foot race. Northstar picks it up, bounces it up off the boards. Caden tries to hold it in. He's tying them up in front of their bench at the blue line. It's in the zone. They get it out and chip it around TJ. Now it's a 2-on-1. Nice save by Owen. Penalty coming on them. Caden brings it into the zone. Centering pass over to Teach. Teach sends one hard. Goalie saves it, holds on, no rebound. And tripping is a call. Let's see who comes. Number 38, it looks like, is heading to the box on the near side. 36, sorry. He's heading in, and we're on our first power play. Face off in their zone. Owen, Ryan, Lars, Chase, Lincoln, and Ryan. Nice win back. Lincoln gets there. Ryan back to Owen, but it was just on the other side, the wrong side of the blue line. Owen skates back, resets, gets some speed, comes up off the, there we go, Ryan. Oh, Ryan stole the puck, shot, and the goalie saved it. Lincoln. There was some exciting action there. Not a real great power play, but we had a couple of good opportunities off of it, including Lincoln trying to bat it in there at the end. The puck shot straight up above the goalie. Lincoln tried to bat it in, but the whistle was blowing. I don't know if the net was off or what. Northstar picks it up, comes back to Ryan, or to Lars, back to Ryan now. Ryan Chase to Lincoln, centering pass chipped out of the zone by Northstar. And Lars collects it in our zone, gets some pressure, flicks it up to Senya. Senya gets ahead, gets some pressure on him, comes around, Lincoln has it. Lincoln comes down to the dot, leaves it for Chase. Chase squirts it through to Lincoln. Lincoln backhands it. Oh, I thought that was going in, and somehow it didn't. That was a beautiful opportunity. Lars getting some pressure coming back. Lars. We have 46 seconds left on the man advantage. We got another charge at it. Let's go. Up to Lincoln. Lincoln, red line. Cuts through the center. Sends it over to Ryan. Ryan, who changed? Somebody went off. A D, because Bjorn is on. Oh, Senya one time just misses wide left of the net on the setup from Bjorn. Bjorn backpedals it into our zone. Caden is there to support. Two more fresh legs come out. Sets of legs, I should say. 14 seconds left on the man advantage. Owen's still out there. And they get it down behind our net. 7, 6, 5. Owen leaves it for Bjorn. Bjorn sends it up. Picked up by Northstar, kept in the zone. Power play is over. We had some good opportunities. Can't say we didn't. Backhand by Landon to Riddick. Riddick sends one, but that's up and over the net and out of the zone. Bjorn gets there. Sends it to the near side. Picked up by Landon. Landon at the top of the circle gets it out. Up to Riddick. Riddick into the zone. Riddick makes a nice power move around and almost had an opportunity at that puck. Drives his guy into the boards. Nobody's there to help him. Colt comes in. Colt holds up at the ref. Then there's a whole bunch of bodies back there. Landon's trying to shovel it out. He does get it. Comes back. TJ, Xander and TJ run into each other. And now it's a 2-on-0. Kid loses the puck, runs into Owen. Owen should frickin' knock him down, but I think it was just inadvertent. But that was lucky because they had a 2-on-0 where Xander and TJ collided up here at the blue line and couldn't get back. Northstar had a good jump on him. Let's go, boys. We got this. We got this. Xander twirls away from pressure. Got the moment. Colt one-times it. Picked up by Northstar. Riddick comes in. Kid grabs it. Nice pickup by Xander. Xander just sends it. That's going to be icing. And we get a full line change here. Ryan, Lincoln, Colt is back out there. James, Kane on defense. 5:03 remain in the first. We're at the same facility that we were yesterday for yesterday's two games, just on the other side. So this is the second rink, more of the practice rink here. Oh, nice chip by Lincoln up to Ryan. Lincoln gets it into the zone. Lincoln almost got his pocket. He did get his pocket picked. He was going to shoot it. Northstar on the rush. James, nice defense. Picks it up. Puck is still in the zone. James kicks it ahead to himself. Nice job, James. Up to Colt. Colt. Just double clutched it. He was trying to get it into the zone, and Ryan and Lincoln went offside. So face off in front of the Northstar bench. We're going to have Fisher at center, Jack and Jackson out there. Northstar wins this one back to their D. Oh, nice pressure by Jack. Picks the pocket, forces a turnover, forces their goalie to pick it up. Nice work by these guys. Man, they're just grinding it. Good job. Jack and Jackson working hard. Northstar into the zone. They hold up. Number 34 is a little tiny dude. I remember seeing him yesterday. There we go, Jack. Let's go. He's got Jackson. Glove down by Fisher. Fisher comes to the near side. He goes hard. Leaves it. Picked up by Northstar. Jackson after him. And it's a foot race. Ooh, kid makes a move around Lars. And a shot and kick saved by Owen. Nice save. Oh, Jackson's coming out with some speed. Into the zone. Oh, tried to duck in the inside and got driven down to the ice. That should be icing. No, they wave it. I don't know why they wave it. Lars rushes back. Picked up by Caleb. Caleb sends it hard in front of our bench. It's going to clear the zone. Chase gets there. Chips on the boards. He's got Landon. Chase loses at his feet. Landon picks it up at the top of the circle. Landon almost has an opportunity to shoot it. They pick it up in the far corner and backhand it just out of the zone. We have to clear. Delayed offsides. They send it. Lars is battling again. Reaches around. No, my gosh. How did he get that? And they put another one on the board. So, digging ourselves a little bit deeper hole here, down by 2. I still feel like there's 3 minutes left. I still feel like we've got this. I feel like we're playing better. We just need to bury a couple opportunities. That's offside. Puck comes down to the left of Owen. Riddick at center. Caden. Whoa. Bjorn up off the boards, not out of the zone. They backhand it down behind the net. Picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn up the boards to Jacob. Jacob shovels it into the zone, and Caden gets run up into the boards. Riddick comes in. Caden has it. Caden backhands it, tries to get it through to Smitty. Backhands it up to Bjorn. Bjorn spans on one, has to backhand it down to the hash marks, and Northstar picks it up, and they exit the zone. Picked up again by Bjorn. Bjorn sends it in. Riddick has to clear. Nice pick by Jacob. Jacob sends one, saved by their goalie. Rebound comes into the near corner, picked up by Northstar, up off the glass, and Bjorn tried to get that one, but it bounced over his stick. He was trying to one-time it, and then Xander does deflect a shot up into the netting to stop the play at 2:03 left in this first period at the Farmers Union Insurance Arena. So they're doing the dry cut on the ice over here too, which means they're not putting down really any water when they run the Zamboni. And Lincoln, contrary to what I said to you yesterday, I thought he said the ice was really nice, but what he actually said was the ice was really crappy. So very crappy, like surprisingly bad. Like really soft, like slush. And I think it's probably the same over here. TJ picks it up, gets it to Lincoln. Lincoln gives it to Ryan. Ryan moves it, tries to get it back to Lincoln. And Colt kicks it around. Lincoln is battling. Kid's holding on to his stick. They finally get it up. Lincoln cross-checks him in the back. Colt picks it up in our end. Kid loses an edge right in front of him. Gives him a little bit of time. James win that battle. Oh, they kick it back to, oh, there we go. Lincoln has it, comes through neutral ice. Nice pass up to Ryan. Ryan cuts to the center. Ryan shoots one. Saved by their goalie over to the far boards, and they race it out of the zone in front of their bench. 2-on-2, heading the other way. Shot goes deflected wide to the near boards. TJ tries to get there. Puck goes up, comes down weird off the glass. And Colt sends it up, and their D gets a shot. Ryan backhands it around to the far corner where Colt is again and squirts it up. Lincoln pokes it ahead. 2-on-1. Ryan and Lincoln. Oh my gosh. Beautiful pass from Lincoln to Ryan. Ryan shoots it, but the goalie gloves it. Man, that was a nice save at 23 seconds remaining in the first. And that was another good opportunity from Lincoln and Ryan. So it'll be in moments here before we get one. Jackson, Jack Fisher up front. Caleb Kane on defense. Puck is still loose. Oh, Jackson had an opportunity there. Northstar comes into our zone. Bottom of the circle, centering pass. Goes off the side of the net to the behind the boards. And puck is loose. Fisher just swings it out. That will be on, doesn't quite make it all the way to the end. But that is the end of the period. So at the end of one, Northstar up by 2 to the score of 0 for us. So, but like I said, I feel like it's coming here quickly. So let's stick with that thought. I'll give you a little tour around this rink. So no seating on the other side, obviously, but there's pretty nice seating up here on this side. There's some of our fanatics. And there's some of the other side. So pretty nice. And then just behind me here is the Fargo Force main game arena, where they're going to be having their opening home game opener tonight, which is sold out. And of course, we didn't get tickets. So I don't know if we'll have an opportunity to attend that. The boys will be, so that'll be fun for them. Looks like Owen, Chase, Landon are going to be starting off this first part of the second period. On D. Lars and Xander. Win by Northstar. They go D to D near side. Up, chipped into our zone. Bunch of dump and chase here. Puck comes off the end boards, and Owen has to cover that one. Face off to Owen's left. Win back by Northstar, but squirts out of the zone. Pressure by Chase and Landon. And they just go D to D and then watch them come up the boards again, and then it'll be chipped into the zone. That'll be icing that time. No touch by their forward, but that's kind of their MO, is D to D, wide side, up where there's no pressure, get into the zone, dump and chase, try to pick it back up. $17:31 left in the 18-minute period. Oh, and again, at face. They get it, skate it up out of the zone. Another little kid on their team, number 22. Nice D by Xander to put a stick in the path. Owen comes away with it, skates it across the blue line, cuts to the middle, and then he dumps it. to the end boards, and he goes to try to pick it up on the other, in the other corner. He does. Backhands it around. Landon was tried to get it. Chase behind the net. Chase flicks it up. Oh, Owen gloves it down. Sends one, and Chase buries it. See that? I told you we were going to get one. Nice job. Great work. Owen dumped that thing. Then he collected it off the boards. Then he sent it in front. Chase got it from behind the net. It was bouncing around, and then it was shot off by Landon that was saved. Off of Landon's rebound, Chase was able to put it in the empty net on the left-hand side of the net. So we cut it to 1. Caden, Jacob, Riddick. All right, do I feel another one? Actually, I do. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we have another one coming here pretty soon. So, yeah, I just feel like it. I mean, I feel like we're playing better. James whiffs on one. Riddick has an opportunity. Shot, and, oh, man, that was a gun. Just went over the net, up off the glass, and the net is off. So not quite as egregious as that donkey kick that we saw in yesterday's game when Chase was coming in from that left-hand side of the net, and that goalie saw it coming, and he kicked that net off sooner than anything. Nobody was even around it. It was just crazy. I'd have to go back and watch, but that's what I remember. Puck, top of the circle. Nice job. Who was that? That was Bjorn. Stepped up, kept it in, took a shot. Up to James. James at the red line. Neutral ice, picked up by Jacob. Jacob sends one. Bouncing puck, corralled by their goalie and held onto, but good opportunity. We're keeping the pressure. Like I said, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. 16-19 remaining. Scores 1 Riders, 2 Northstar. Same lineup, TJ and Caleb on defense. Same lineup up front, Riddick, Caden, Jacob, back to Caleb. Caleb shoots one, doesn't make it through the first line of defense. That probably stung the kid. That's pretty funny. And that's going to be icing, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. But I was watching, my other son is playing for the University of Colorado. They're playing in Oklahoma, OU Sooners. They played last night, and we were listening to the broadcast. And the guy was actually a really good broadcaster, so I enjoyed listening to him. But they were talking about how they wear knee guards, and they get shot in the knees, but it's a good thing they have knee guards on. But it really stings. Really stings. Okay. Hilarious. I just was laughing. There's a good hit by Caleb. Puck into neutral ice. Teej puts it back down into their zone. Behind the net, picked up by their D and moved into the far corner. High up off the glass. TJ is in a foot race. TJ better get there. Bouncing puck. TJ has it. Nice job, TJ. Nice, and he gets it out of the zone. They send it back in, delayed offsides. Lincoln puts a body on the kid. Ryan takes away the puck, circles around, and gets it over towards Colt. And then Lincoln with a good effort. There's a centering pass. Colt is there almost. TJ steps up. Beautiful, TJ. Sends one just wide of the net. Goes to the far corner. Lincoln is at the hash marks, but they get it into neutral ice. Send it back up. And who was that? Ryan just leveled the kid. There's a big shot. Oh my gosh. Whose stick was that? That was Caleb picked up that stick. Ryan's battling behind the net. He's got somebody harassing him. And Caleb comes in with a nice, oh shoot, there was an outlet pass from Colt over to Lincoln, but it was interrupted by Northstar. And now we got it. We got numbers here. Let's go. Come on, we got numbers. Let's go. TJ is at his feet. Kid pulls it through. At the dot. Shot. Save by Owen up into the netting. And Owen winds up on his can in the back of the net, but he gets up and out. I don't think anyone hit him. He takes off his helmet to reset the dew. Maybe take a drink. 14:26 remaining in the second. New line, Fisher, puck comes back. One-timer, up and over the net, not by much. They have it behind the net. Nobody's there pressuring him. Fisher had a nice, went down to his knees and interrupted that pass. Jackson flips it back to Kane. Kane tries to get it back over to Lars, but we turn it over to them. They send it down to the near corner and get behind the net. We're chasing our ass a little bit here. Yep. Or a lot, I would say. So finally Owen bails us out, and there's a little pushing and shoving. And the ref just pushes that kid away. He's like, do not do that. That was a little more aggressive than I am normally used to seeing from the refs. So Zando, Landon, Chase, Owen. Owen at center. Puck win back. Xander tries to slam it around, but gets interrupted, and then Northstar kid picks it up. Finally, Owen comes up with it at the hash, out of the zone. Pass up off the boards to Chase. Chase has got it. Owen picks it up, moves around behind the net. They take it in the far corner and get it into neutral ice. Outlet pass up into our zone. Top of the circle, shot. Oh, shit, that went in. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. I mean, that was a nice shot. I guess Owen was probably screened. I think Bjorn was clearing the guy out. And all of a sudden, we're in a hole by 2. So, same, well, no, new line. Jacob, Riddick, Caden. James and TJ win by Northstar into our zone, picked up by Jacob. Jacob gets it to Tej. Tej sauces it out of the zone. Puck comes back behind our net. James gets there in the near corner. It goes weird off that Zamboni door. Ice back there. Kind of kicked out in front. James comes away with it. James, outlet pass. Nice one to Jacob. Jacob backhands it up into the zone. And Caden and he chase. Jacob almost gets there. Puck comes up. James keeps it alive. Oh, beautiful. Sauce by Jacob over to Caden, but it was a little bit high. Northstar grabs it, sends it up to the top of the circle and into neutral ice. And we get it back up to Jacob. Jacob at the blue line. Jacob sends it up to Caden. Caden gets rubbed. Jacob is there. Jacob is there. Oh, rebound comes out. Northstar picks it up and gets it. Jacob turns it back into the zone. Looks like we got some changing going on. James comes down, but they get it high up off the dasher, the glass. Comes to TJ and hand pass. What? I don't know. I don't know if that was a hand pass, but anyway, looks like Ryan, Lincoln Colt face off at center ice. Win back. Lars backhands it up. Colt is there. They get it down into our zone. Caleb. Colt. They keep it alive. Colt gets it out. Backhands it up. And we can't get really good possession. It goes to the far corner. Caleb pushes his guy aside, ties the puck up on the boards. And Ryan comes in to try to pry it off like a barnacle. And he does. Lars has it. Lars to Colt. Colt backhands it to Ryan. Ryan cuts in the middle. Lincoln was just offside. Yeah, they were going for it. They were going for it. So face off right here in front of us. Same 5 out there. Somehow they pick it up, dump and chase. Oh, nice play by Caleb. Lars recovers. He sends it to the far corner. Lincoln goes, fans on one. Lincoln moves it right off of Caleb's foot Caleb sweeps it out of the zone, and they get it right back in, and Owen grabs it out of the air like a center fielder, and then he puts it down on the ice. Lars comes across hard to Colt. Colt up to Ryan. Come on, guys, come on. Do not just look at pucks. Don't look at pucks. Don't look at pucks. Xander, nice job, comes up, gloves down that puck, gets it to himself, and the puck is just laying there again. They get it into our zone, walk down the middle. Xander pushes him wide. Kid almost scores from the backside. Backhand, tries to flick it into the top of the net, misses, but they possess. It's time for us to take it away, boys. We need to really take it away. There's a shot. Rebound comes out. We got to get a line change here. Colt still after it. They shovel it up into our zone. Xander gets it out. Colt has it, backhands it, picked up by Northstar. Fisher's putting some good pressure on. He's got fresh legs. Jackson sends it into their zone, picked up by their D in the far corner and skated behind the net. Cycled back to the far corner again, and then their D holds it up. Comes to the near side. In front of the net, Fisher can get after him and force a turnover from that kid. He was fumbling it around. And they get into our zone, cut to the middle, send it down through. Nice job by Kane, but they take over possession. Centering pass. Oh, I think that went off maybe the top bar. Kane is there. Somebody gets it up and out of the zone, but it's taken by Northstar. We're down by 2 with 9:13 remaining. Xander pushes his guy, shot off the side of the net. Centering pass. Xander takes some hit, and they regain possession. Now we're just grabbing at people. Trying to hook. Not moving our legs. Getting a step behind. Stuff like that. 8:57. -2. And looks like we're doing an ice cut. So bear with us for about 15. Go refresh a coffee or a milkshake or whatever you're getting. And we'll be back with you soon. Okay, here we go. Start of the second half. Welcome back. We got a little hole to dig out of, but I feel good about us being able to do it. Just was talking to some of the guys here who work at the facility about the ice and the game, and they're just saying that it's so hot here in Fargo, 90 degrees is why, and it's a big building, the ice that we were on yesterday. It's hard to keep it cold, but they have they're pretty confident that it's going to be good for tonight. So Riddick starting off, Jacob, Xander, Caden, puck drop. Ooh, shot off the face-off by Northstar. They get it at the point and send it down. Centering pass gets chipped aside by, I think, Xander or Riddick. Xander and Riddick are there. Kicked over to Kane. Kane skates it up to the dot. Up and fans on it, getting it out of the zone. He chips it, backhands it to Xander. Xander up off the boards to Jacob. Jacob chips it into the near corner. And Caden goes after it. And Kane steps up, but can't quite keep it in the zone. Riddick over to Xander. Xander gets it off of a Caden chip deep in the zone, and Jacob goes, but Northstar brings it up and out, and that should be icing. It is. I'm not going to follow that one. Owen, Chase, Landon, back to TJ. TJ sends one through, shot on goal. No, I saw that puck drop off the top of his chest, and I thought it was going to roll out in front, but he corralled it in his glove and held on for a whistle. Owen, puck loose, picked up by Northstars, sent around to the far corner. Owen tries to get there. Lars pinches down. Chase backhands it to Lars. Back behind the net. Possession by Northstars. And Owen finishes a check on the kid. Comes in and takes away the puck. Actually forces a turnover. But then they do get it into the zone. Lars, oh nice. Good job. Landon out of the zone through neutral ice. Cuts to the middle. Goes wide side, shot off the side of the net by Lars. Lars peels back up to the point, grabs the puck, sends it back down to Landon, or to Chase. Chase backhands it to Landon in the corner. Landon gets pinned up, tries to buckle it out to Chase. Chase picks it up. Nice pick, and he's all alone in front, and he just sends it a little bit wide. Oh man, that was a great opportunity. Caleb is back, doing work with the kid, pushes him up into the boards, allows Ryan to take the puck away. Ryan's coming out with some speed. Ryan backhands it around to Landon. Landon sends it for for an icing. And there you have it. We got a face-off in our zone at 6:43 remaining in the second period. So Lincoln is out there with Colt Ryan. I think Bjorn is on the far side, and I think Caleb is right there next to Lincoln. Yep. Okay. I feel good. I'm feeling good. Let's get this one here. Oh, this kid gets it. He's going to shoot it. He sends it wide, high off the glass to the hash marks. They bang it down behind the net. Northstar has it. Centering pass. Kid has it. Backhands through. Lincoln picks it up at the dot. Lincoln up. Moves it across to Colt. Comes off the boards and up out of the zone. Oh, shit. There's a big turnout. 3-on-0. Owen stands tall. Holy crap. There were 3-on-0. Ryan gets out fast. Ryan gets rubbed out, and Northstar takes it, moves it towards their net. Behind the net, Colt comes up hard. They get it up out of the zone. Caleb sends it to Ryan. Ryan backhands it down into the zone. Colt chases it. They bang it around. Lincoln's over there in the far corner looking to center it. Center it, he does, and doesn't make it all the way through. Chipped up, out. Bjorn, Caleb near side. He backpedals. He sends it up to Colt. No icing. Lincoln chases, just misses the guy. Comes up. They come up, and Colt tries to keep it alive. He puts his guy in the boards. Lincoln buries him as he goes into the bench, but I think there's going to be no penalty or a penalty. Yeah, I bet there's going to be a penalty. Oh, need a puck. I guess they were looking for a puck. I thought they were going to take Lincoln off the bench and put him in the box, but they didn't. So it's just a new puck. Fisher's out there. Jackson grabs it, comes to the near boards, tries to get it in, and doesn't quite make it. Jack falls over a stick, and they scoot it out to the far side. Puck comes in, picked up by Owen, and he holds on to it. Whistle face-off coming in the near circle, or are they going to the far circle? Why would they go to the far side? He picked it up on the near side. I don't quite understand that, but whatever. Fisher. Puck wins back. Xander around to James. James near corner. James moves it up to Jack. They keep it in momentarily. It comes out, and then they get it right back in. Kid walks down top of the circle. James takes it away. Gets it. Bouncing puck. Can't quite collect it all. They are working at the blue line. Fisher sends it up and out. Jackson. Oh, just tried to do some magic with his feet and his stick. Xander goes hard up off the boards in front of our bench. They get it through neutral ice, come to the near boards, into the zone, centering pass. Xander steps up, forces it up and out of the zone. Nicely done, Xander. Northstar comes into the near side, gets it just inside the blue line, and Jack goes down. They send it deep into the zone. It goes around to the far corner, and Xander picks it up. It's like sends it back to Jackson. Jackson gets run off the puck. Fisher's there. Kid fans on a shot. They have it at the top of the point. Shot goes up over the net. Bottom of the circle, far side, behind the net. Centering pass. Puck is in front. Kid fans on it again. Brings it back to the point. Point shot blocked off by Jackson's stick. Nice job into the far corner. We're kind of chasing our ass here. And they get it back to the far point. Top of the circle. Shot. Save. Finally. Bails us out again. Exactly. Right. They're just shooting at will. And we're not doing anything to clear out the zone. That was getting a little hairy. Luckily, Owen shut it down for us. Riddick wins it back. Kane backhands it around to Lars. Lars near corner. Top of the circle. Caden sends it up, but interrupted by a Northstar skate. Lars tries to get it to Caden. They bring it back in. Owen chips it into the far corner. Kane grabs it. Kane, outlet pass over to Caden. Kind of through traffic. There we go. Jacob tries to pull it around. Centering pass, nobody there. Jacob gets back. They go through neutral ice into our zone looking for the trailer. The kid comes down, centering. Oh! And they put that one right under the glove, and they go up by tres. Ouch. Okay. 1-4. Chase, Owen, Landon. Owen gets it to Chase. Chase gets picked at the top of the circle. They get it up and out. Nice job by TJ to get it back down into the zone. 2:48 remain in the second period. Owen. Oh! Owen to Chase. Chase backhanded. Tried to connect with Owen. Bjorn puts it up. They're offside. Owen picks it up. Skates through into neutral ice. Across the red line. Over to Chase. Chase squirts around. Leaves it for Owen. Owen pulls up. Looking for a centering pass. He goes back up to Bjorn. TJ to Chase. There's a big hit. Chase got dumped. And a penalty is coming, but he gets back up. Man, he took a bad hit from behind. And Northstar will be heading to the box. Number 51 is complaining about it, but he really ran Chase from behind. So our first power play, or this power play, is Riddick, Landon, Bjorn, TJ, and Caden. So I don't know if they're putting the time up on the board or if we gave up on that. And I understand that the guys that were running the clock yesterday were actually Fargo Force players. This guy has a Fargo Force sweatshirt on, but it doesn't look like he's a player. He looks a little older. But he does get the time up on the board, so that's one thing. Caden grabs it. Caden, bottom of the circle. Landon. Let's get it out. Let's move it around. All right, Bjorn. Bjorn moves it across to TJ. TJ at his skates. Back up to Bjorn. Bjorn, top of the circle. Riddick, near side. Riddick goes over to TJ. TJ's looking for a shot. He sends one through. Oh, he had Landon. And then Landon backhands it through to Caden. And Caden couldn't quite connect on that. That was nice movement. Really nice movement. 1:49 remain. 1:35 on the penalty. Riddick backhands it to Northstar, up high up off the glass. Bjorn keeps it alive, battles there, and it comes out of the zone. TJ hustles back to get it. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's move. Let's go. Those are seconds that we got to deal with here. Landon squirts up in front of our bench, cuts to the middle, comes out to TJ. TJ backhands it to Bjorn. Bjorn sends one through, up high, deflected up into the glass, and they get it to the hash, and they bat it down. High stick, kid touches it. There's a whistle. All right, now we're looking at Lincoln at center. Lars out here. Chase on the far side, I think. Shot back, Lars chases. They send it up high. That is Owen chasing back. Ryan is on the near side. Owen picks it up behind our net. Skates out. He's got some speed. He comes through neutral ice, cuts to the middle, falls down. Lars has it. Lars moves it across over to Senya. Senya bangs it down to Chase. Chase, nice. Moves away from pressure. Lincoln, one time. Can't connect on it. Up to Lars. Lars, top. Moves it over to Ryan. Ryan, top of the near circle. In the center. Shot deflected off. Now it's a 2-on-1. Goes to the far corner. Northstar picks it up. They get it back to their D, where they're going to run some time off. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 16 seconds remain in the period. Ryan leaves it for Lars. Lars resets behind the net and then backhands it up to Owen. Owen backhands it around again, and that's going to be the end of the period. We just kind of fumble it around. And that's the end of the second. And we're down by 3. So, Okay, we got 18 minutes to score 4 times. Got Coach Greg running the D back there. I didn't notice that until right now. Haven't heard how their team is doing. Okay, here we go. Riddick, Jacob, Caden. Puck back. Won by Northstar. Chipped into the zone, breakaway. Kid fans on it, save, nice save. Nice job by Jacob to get it up and out. They send it back down into our zone. Caleb backhands it to James. James, outlet pass, chipped into the zone. That's going to be icing. Chipped on the near side of the red line. $17:35. Win back, shot deflected to the left side of the net, behind, picked up by Northstar, centering pass. Nobody was there. Their D dump it to the far corner. James loses a stick. Northstar has it, top of the circle. It's like we're on the PK. Shot blocked by Jacob into the far corner, and Caleb sends it up to the glass to their point, and they send it right back down. Caleb puts a body on, allows James to take the puck, send it up and out. Jacob's getting after it, putting some good pressure on into the far corner. Senya almost picks up that one off the rush. Kane. Xander shovels it ahead. Northstar picks it up. Chase bangs it up into their zone. And Owen puts some pressure on him. They bring it up to the near boards, top of the circle. They're going to go wide side. Nope, he's going to skate it up. Come down to the near side boards. Kane back checks. Kid still has it at the hash. Little kid, it's pretty good. Oh, beautiful. Up to Chase. Chase gets a shot off, but I think the defender just got a piece of his stick while he was shooting, and that didn't get a whole lot on it, and it was an easy glove save by their goalie. So that was a good opportunity and a nice pass. I don't know where that came from, but someone got it. Maybe Landon got it up to Chase. Puck win by Northstar. Foot race for Xander. Xander does a nice job getting the puck up and out into neutral ice. Landon goes with Chase. Senya's there. We have numbers over to Senya just beyond his foot. Outstretched foot, tried to pull it in as it went by. And they get it into the corner, go behind the net, bring it to the near boards, up to the top of this near circle. Floated ahead to their winger. The winger sends one in on net, and Owen covers it. Holds on for a whistle. $15:40 remaining. 4-1 is the score. Ryan loses it back. Their point fans on it. Chipped just towards the net. We get it out of the zone. Ryan brings it through. He's got Lincoln. Lincoln goes. They send it up. Colt is there. Ryan is battling on the boards. Shovel down to Lincoln. Lincoln squirts away from traffic. Ryan to Lincoln. Lincoln tries to get a backhand through, and he couldn't quite turn the corner. TJ does a nice job at interrupting the forward momentum. Oh, they squirt it through. Goes through Bjorn's feet, and TJ finishes a check. And why did they blow a whistle? Not quite sure. Face off to Owen's right. 15:03 remain. Another win by Northstar back. Ryan backhands it to Colt. Colt moves it up to Lincoln. Lincoln leaves it for Colt. Colt trying to get through. Puck comes to the near side. They come out with it. Lincoln collides with Caleb. Shot comes off, goes to the far corner. Ryan backhands it around behind the net and up to Lincoln. Northstar picks it up. Lars is harassing him all the way into the far corner. Let's put a body on him. One-timer in front of the net. Colt with a nice hit on the kid. Nice job, Colt. Colt shoveling it back to Ryan. Ryan, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. You got it. You got 3. Comes across to Caleb. Caleb sends one. Blocker saved by their goalie into the corner. Puck comes up. Who is that? James keeps it alive, and they send it up to the near boards. Caleb has to regroup it. He sends it across to James. James in front of our bench. Backhands it up. Ryan shovels it in. Goalie kicks off the net. But he had covered it, so that's why the whistle happened. 13:48. We're down by 3. James, Zander, Fisher, Jackson, Jack. Puck win back again to Northstar. Glove down by James. James sends one across to Jackson. Jackson centering pass. Ooh, nice job. Got one through to Jack, but Jack couldn't connect on it. They come up through neutral ice. Kid walks around, wrap around. Ooh, Owen shut the door on that one. That was close. My goodness. There we go. Fisher chips it ahead into their zone, and they grab it. Jack tries to get it. Jack over to Fisher, picked up by Northstar. Sent to the near board. Xander pinches up. Nice job. Fisher keeps it in the zone, and then they get it out. Walk across in the center. Move it offside. Yeah, he pulled it out of the zone. Riddick, Jacob, and Caden this time. Well, somehow Northstar still has possession of it off the face-off. So our face-offs haven't been that beautiful in terms of wins. Jacob putting pressure on. They have it in the far corner. Kane steps up, foot race back. Caden's going. So is the Northstar kid. He comes around looking for a wraparound. Didn't make it. Didn't turn the corner. Off the dasher. Little number 22 picks it up. Backhands it, centering pass. Doesn't get out in front of the net. Riddick bodies him off. Comes up to Jacob. Jacob up off the boards. And they bang it back down into our zone. 12:17 remaining. Oh. Owen's out there. Chase. Landon. Lars into the zone. Top of the circle, picked up by Owen. Owen pulls up. He moves it across to TJ. TJ sends one in. Stick save by their goalie. Landon picks it up behind the net. Chase circles around behind. Loses it, and we take it away. Chase sends it through. Oh, Owen trying to make it happen. Picked up by Chase. Chase in the corner. Squirts around at the hash mark. Dumps it for Owen. Owen has some room. Owen sends one through. Just misses the net. TJ pinches down. Slams it back down to the far corner. Picked up by Landon. This is a pretty good opportunity. Backhanded by Lars. Sent through into a Northstar player, and they skated up out of the zone. Picked up by Chase. Northstar has it. Goes around to the far side, far corner. Kid, nice stick work by him. Finally taken away by Chase and sent out of the zone. Ryan hustles on after it. Northstar comes in, sends one through, picked up by Colt. Colt has Lincoln. He goes up off the glass, and that could be icing, and it is. 10:26 remain. Okay. Ryan, Lincoln, and Colt. Caleb. James has it. James ices it. Puck down behind our net. Bottom of the circle. Goal. Well, that's not the way we wanted it to go. Riddick, win back by Northstar. Come to the near side. Chip it into the zone, picked up by Xander. Xander swings back to the near boards. Jackson is out there, Jack. Fisher. Northstar keeps it alive. Kid fans on it. Fisher almost lost his helmet. High stick into Fisher's face. And we're going to be on a power play at 9:41. Owen, Lincoln, Lars, Chase, Ryan. Did I miss anybody? I think that's it. Lincoln takes this face off. At Chase's feet, sent around behind the net. Pinched down by Ryan to Lincoln. Lincoln has it. Lincoln swirling around. Back up to Ryan. Ryan has it at the hash. Circles around again. Looking for a shot, and Chase buries that. Number 2 for Chase.
Good job, boys.
Good job. Nice movement. Puck up to Jacob. Jacob in our zone. 2-5 is the score. Jacob backhands it. Must have kicked the net off again. Yep. 9:05 remaining. Caden kicks it up to himself. Caden leaves it for Riddick. Riddick, near corner, cuts to the middle. Picked up by Northstar. Sent out of the zone through neutral ice. TJ picks it up, backhands it up to Jacob. Jacob backhands it into the near corner. And he chases it, but Northstar gets it. Jacob puts some pressure on him on the boards, picked up by Riddick. Riddick has it, leaves it for Jacob. Jacob tries to get it across. He does. Jack's shot saved by their goalie. Holy cow. That was a beautiful, beautiful shot by Jack. Fisher, Jackson, Jack up front. Caleb, James on defense. Back to Jack. Jack to James. James down off the end boards. Oh, Fisher almost, he tried to pull that up and stuff it in the net, but it was off the side. Backhand, misses the top corner. Shot, James up to Jack. Jack leaves it for Jackson. Jackson gets in, gets around a kid. Good speed. Shot misses the net. Jackson, beautiful shot by Jackson. Just, goalie got an arm on that one. Another shot by Caleb, just misses, gets deflected wide. 7:27 left in the game. We're down by 3. 2 goals by Chase. Caleb got tripped up at the blue line, and they went in offside, fortunately, because it turned into a 2-on-1. That was a little crazy. Owen, Landon, Chase. Back over to Xander. Xander in the corner, picked up by Owen. Owen shovels it ahead to Chase. Chase gets it outside the blue line. But Northstar gets it. Landon dives at it, misses it, and they cycle it down to the near corner. Kane goes through with some speed and then gets bumped into the boards. They backhand it around. Xander takes it behind our net, circles around, runs the kid off. There's a chip pass out by Landon, doesn't make it through the traffic. Owen picks it up in the near corner, 6:34 remain. Owen comes up with it, shovels it up to Landon, tries to get through. He cuts to the inside. Owen goes to the outside to grab the puck, and then Landon comes back in to support. It's tied up in the corner right by the Zamboni door. Owen kicks it up. Kane sends one through, gets deflected just before it gets to the net. Into the far boards. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Xander comes across to Kane. Kane, overskates that one. And then they run it into the zone. Ryan, Lincoln, Colt are out there. There we go. Ryan sends it wide over to Colt. Colt. Ooh, takes a heavy hit. Almost loses his helmet. And reverses a kid. They get it up into neutral ice. Send it back down into our zone. Shot. Centering pass doesn't connect. Colt gets it up to, oh, dang. Lincoln and Ryan are going. What the hell? Tripping, obviously by them. 43, I think, is going to the box, or maybe that's Ryan. How is Ryan going to the box? How is tripping? Sorry, we're on the kill. TJ's out there, Jackson. And centering pass. Doesn't connect. Bottom of the circle, shot wide, chipped out by Lars. So it's Lars, Jack, TJ, Jackson, and Jack. Band on that one. TJ backhands it up, not out, but nice job by TJ. Kid walks in, shot right into Owen's breadbasket. Win back by Northstar. They go to the far point, bring it back up to the near point. Hash marks near side, top of the circle. Shot picked up by Chase. Chase sends it. Owen chases it. They bring it up to the near boards. Chase picks it up, loses it. Owen puts it on net. They get it up to their defense, 3:55. Caden comes out. Jacob is out there. Pass to the near side, doesn't connect. They have it. Move it up across the middle. Kid walks down, shot up over on the back of the net. Nobody can get it off, and that's where it stays. "17 seconds remain on the man disadvantage. Jacob goes down. They take it up to the near point. It's Jacob and Caden and Xander and Caleb, I think. Caleb, yep. Kid cuts to the middle. Caleb pushes him aside. Xander gets it around. We're back to full strength. Ryan's out of the box. Riddick comes on. Caden gets it out of the zone. Nice job. Vander, nicely done. Backhands it out. Jacob tries to get it, but Northstar comes away with it. And they come to the near boards. Nice job by Caleb. Kid walks through, leaves a puck, picked up by Northstar. 2:37 left in the period. They send it down behind the net. Caleb runs a kid. He gets back up. Xander gets crushed up into the boards, and the puck is out of our control, into Northstar's control. Kid walks through. Shot. Glove save by Owen. Holds on for saves, so we got 2 on the board from Chase. 2 nice ones. We only need about 4 more. 2:13 remaining. Into the zone, TJ has it. Over to Kane. TJ fans it at his feet, and then it's getting some pressure. Ryan comes in. Colt is there, and geez, I mean, holy cow. Finally get it out. Owen has to shovel it back into the far corner. Ryan sends it up to the near boards. Lincoln slams it up and out, and that's going to be icing. That was no bueno. TJ and King go off. Lars and Bjorn come on. And we're down to 1:36, and we're 3 goals down. Puck drop. Bjorn backhands it around to Lars. Lars up to Colt. They send it far down into our zone. Up to Ryan. Ryan cutting through. Fans on it. They get it up and out. Icing is the call. .110 remaining. So this will be loss number 3 on the weekend, unfortunately. We have one more tomorrow, Hawkeye Hockey. Don't know who that is, but we'll find out. Maybe we can beat them. Owen is out there, 1 minute remaining. Lars, backhand, nice pickup by Owen. They send it in the zone. Lars hustles back to get it. 41. Right to Northstar. He gets in. Nice hit by Bjorn. And then the kid comes back and hits Bjorn in the head. That was a beautiful hit. Owen. Kid walks down. Ooh, nice setup by them. 13, 12. Again, we're monkeying around in our zone. And that's going to do it. Let's see what happens down here afterwards. Yep. Some pushing and shoving. Final score. 5 Northstar, 2 Riders. 2 goals, nice goals by Chase. And that's going to be a wrap for your Saturday. Rocky Mountain Rough Riders hockey action. So appreciate your watching with me. Thank you very much for your support of the Riders. One more game tomorrow. There's always hope, right? Appreciate your watching. Have a good rest of your day.